Okay, now we're going to talk about how to replace the radiator in this bad boy. Again, what we need to do is disconnect the negative terminal from the battery. Next, we need to remove the breathing unit right here. We've already done that. Then we need to take our belt off. Once the belt is taken off, what we need to do is take a number 10 millimeter socket, loosen these 4 bolts to the air compressor, lift up the compressor and move it over here out of the way gently. Once that is done, again, take your 10 millimeter socket. You have a bolt here and also a bolt here that has the fan shroud, the plastic fan shroud covering. Take those 2 bolts completely out, lift up on your fan shroud. You have to work it a little bit, but you should be able to get the fan shroud out this way. Once that's complete, you'll be able to access the top radiator hose, which is located right here, and the bottom radiator hose down here on this side on the bottom. Just take a pair of channel locks, squeeze the clamps, pull the hose out. Same on the bottom, pull the hose out. You have 2 transmission fluid lines that are connected on this right hand side. You want to take an open end wrench, loosen these top, loosen the one on the bottom, pull it straight out. Now I want to remind you that before you do anything with this motor, especially on the coolant system, you never want to work on it unless it's completely cooled. Do not work on a warm or hot engine. Make sure it's completely cooled. Take your radiator cap off. You have a valve down on the bottom of the radiator. You climb under there, you'll see a valve. Unscrew the valve and it'll allow the radiator fluid to drain out of your radiator. Okay, so once you have your transmission lines disconnected, your radiator hoses disconnected, you'll take again a 10 millimeter socket, and you will find in this location right here, right down below your mass airflow sensor, and another one right here, right to the right of where the radiator fluid enters into the radiator. There is a number 10 millimeter bolt on both these sides. Loosen those bolts, take them completely out. Then you'll be able to lift up on the radiator. You'll need to lift it up about 2 inches, about this far. Lift it straight up, and then you'll be able to swing it out. Now, if this is, if you find out that that's not working for you, you want it a little bit easier, you can always take most auto parts stores, you'll be able to rent a fan clutch wrench. You can attach the fan clutch wrench to your fan clutch, loosen that, take it off, and then that'll give you even more room to pull out that radiator. Then you take the new radiator, install it, reassemble it just as in the same order, the same way that you just disassembled.